Stop everything you're doing right now if you're watching this. It's the perfect moment to discover a truth that can completely transform your life. Take a careful look at the palm of your hand. Have you ever noticed a half-moon-shaped line near its base? For many, it might seem like just an ordinary mark. But what if I told you that in reality, it's much more than that? This curve could be a sign of something far deeper and more powerful, a connection to the cosmic energies that surround us. Ancestral wisdom tells us that this symbol has a special purpose, especially as we approach the year 2025, a year that promises to bring changes and transformations that will alter our lives in surprising ways. Take a moment to really look at it. Do you see it? If so, keep paying attention, because what this mark has to reveal could forever change how you see your destiny, your journey, and most importantly, yourself. Don't let this opportunity slip by. If you're excited by this revelation, give this video a like, subscribe, and share it. This is only the beginning of something much bigger, and you are part of it. Get ready, because what's coming is about to begin. The crescent moon. Delicate semicircular curve often appears near the base of the palm. You might think it's just a random line, but it's far from ordinary palm. Readers and mystics have studied this formation, believing it holds a unique meaning. In ancient palmistry, it was thought that this mark signaled deep intuition, or even a hidden potential waiting to be unlocked. But this isn't merely an ancient legend. It's a mystery that has persisted across cultures and eras. What makes it so fascinating is that it doesn't neatly fit into a single interpretation. Creativity? Perhaps. Sensitivity? Maybe. But it could be something more. As we move closer to 2025, this mark may take on a new significance, particularly as we navigate unexplored energetic shifts that await us. Stay with me, because this is just the beginning. In 2025, you might wonder, am I really alone? There's a growing belief. Those who have the crescent moon mark could become magnets for spiritual phenomena. It's no longer simply about intuition or inner growth. This is something different. Imagine feeling a presence that isn't threatening, but is undeniably there, as though someone or something is watching over you. It might feel like someone or something is looking out for you, guiding you, or even testing you. In 2025, as cosmic energies intensify, people with the crescent moon mark may begin to notice strange, mystical patterns in their lives, inexplicable synchronicities, a peculiar sense that the universe is communicating. If that sounds unsettling, you're not alone. For some, it's a comforting connection, a helping hand in times of uncertainty. For others, it may feel like an intrusion, a challenge to their sense of reality. But here's the question: is this calling accidental, or is it happening for a reason? 2025 be the year these forces awaken something dormant within you. Not all signs are gifts, some are challenges in disguise. The crescent moon mark carries a duality. On one hand, it offers protection and guidance, yet there's also a subtle warning. Many spiritual traditions see this symbol as a blessing, shield against negativity, and a guide through life's uncertainties. If you have it, you may sense an uncommon support even in your darkest moments. But there's another side in certain cultures. This mark isn't just a sign of power, but a marker of respect and responsibility. Those with it may be called upon to face challenges others can't even imagine, unique trials, emotional turbulence, or even spiritual tests that push them to their limits. It could be that this mark is preparing you for an extraordinary but intense journey in 2025. Think about it: a symbol connecting you to the cosmos doesn't come without strings attached. Some believe the crescent moon mark acts like a key, that unlocks pathways inaccessible to most people. Yet once those doors open, there's no going back. So, is it a gift or a sign that you've been chosen for something far bigger and far more difficult? One thing is certain. As 2025 unfolds, those with this mark may need to brace themselves for the unexpected. And what if 2025 is not just another year for you, but the start of your awakening? For those with the crescent moon mark, ancestral teaching suggests that it isn't just a symbol. It's a trigger in 2025. A rare alignment of cosmic energies could activate abilities you didn't know you had, or that you always felt but could never explain. Healing others with just your touch, sensing emotions buried deep within someone's heart, or even glimpsing fragments of the future before they happen. Throughout history, individuals with this mark have been recognized as healers, seers, and empaths. Their lives were anything but ordinary. However, here's the twist. These gifts don't come without responsibility. Imagine realizing that your thoughts, words, or even actions carry more weight than they once did. Imagine the courage required to use these gifts wisely, fully aware of the impact they could have on others. Transformation often isolates those who dare to evolve. For people with a crescent moon mark, the coming year could feel like a paradox. Your inner world expands with deep insights, while your outer world seems more and more disconnected. Friends and family, those you've always relied on, may not understand the changes you're experiencing. You might feel like a stranger in your own life, as though you're speaking a language no one else can hear. This isn't just loneliness, it's the weight of entering a new reality. You may find that everything you thought you knew about your relationships, your purpose, and even your identity is called into question. Others might dismiss your experiences as odd, irrational, or too spiritual. But here's the truth: once you start to see beyond the veil, the world as it is can no longer contain you. That sense of isolation isn't punishment, it's preparation. Great spiritual journeys often require periods of separation, a time to clear old patterns and tune into higher frequencies. Think of it like a cramped cocoon, uncomfortable and lonely, but absolutely vital to transformation. You're being shaped for something extraordinary, and that process demands letting go of what no longer resonates. Instead of clinging to old connections, trust that this temporary solitude is making room for new people, new ideas, and a new sense of belonging. Every light must learn to face its own shadow. As the year 2025 unfolds, those with the crescent moon mark may find themselves confronting their own fears, doubts, and insecurities. This is not mere emotional turbulence. It's a spiritual initiation. You may feel you're struggling against invisible forces, facing fears and uncertainty that seem almost otherworldly. These episodes can strike out of nowhere, like waves of unease that leave you questioning everything, or feeling stuck in a fear of the unknown. It may feel as though the universe is testing you, and in a way it is. Yet here's the powerful secret. The trials you face aren't there to destroy you, but to burn away what no longer serves you. Every struggle is like a forge that refines and strengthens you, preparing you to step into your highest potential. The darkest nights produce the brightest stars, and the greatest souls are forged in the most intense fires. This is no easy path. You may endure exhaustion, confusion, and even despair. But remember, this is not the end. It's a process, a sacred transformation. The crescent moon mark on your palm is a reminder that you were chosen for this journey. You're not just surviving this trial, you're overcoming it by facing your shadow. You unleash the light within you, a light strong enough to illuminate not only your own path, but also the paths of those around you. Universe wouldn't have given you this trial if it didn't believe you were ready. The question is, do you believe it? Have you ever felt that your dreams were more than just dreams? In the year 2025, for those marked by the crescent moon, the boundary between reality and the dream world could begin to blur. You may wake up with flashes of vivid images or events, faces you've never seen, places you've never been, and moments that haven't yet unfolded. You might see things before they happen, glimpses of places, people, or even warnings about global events. These aren't ordinary dreams. They come alive with such intensity that they linger well after you open your eyes, leaving you with a sense of urgency, as if you've been entrusted with a secret you must decipher. Some of these dreams may feel like warnings, a strange path you should avoid, or a person radiating hidden danger. Others might convey hope, like glimpses of opportunities waiting just beyond the horizon. Imagine dreaming about a door opening, only to encounter that very same door in real life, exactly as you envisioned it. Your dreams could be more than just symbols. They might be the road map to your destiny. This isn't mere coincidence. For centuries, mystics and spiritual seekers have believed that marks, like the crescent moon, act as gateways to a higher plane of understanding, allowing those who have them to access frequencies of universal knowledge and receive messages not meant for ordinary ears. But why do these marks show up, and why now? The universe is already preparing you for the year 2025. The very cosmos seems charged with a sense of urgency, pushing humanity to evolve. Those marked with the crescent moon could be receiving these visions as part of this cosmic shift, serving as messengers, protectors, or even guides. The universe speaks in whispers, but only to those ready to hear it. These experiences might overwhelm you at first. You may question your sanity or wonder if everything is just your imagination. But remember, these visions come for a reason. They hold the keys not only to understanding your destiny, but also to grasping the larger story unfolding around you. Some view them as a gift, others see them as a burden. The truth is they're both. With the power of foresight comes responsibility. What will you do with what you've seen? Will you share your visions, or keep them to yourself until the time is right? These dreams aren't random. They're fragments of a bigger truth waiting for you to connect them. And the world feels chaotic. Some are called to lead as the energy of 2025 intensifies. You might notice something remarkable starting to happen. Without trying, you become a magnet for others. Friends might come to you seeking comfort. Strangers might confide in you unexpectedly, and people you barely know might suddenly ask for your advice or viewpoint. They may begin looking to you for answers, even if you don't feel ready to provide them, because your energy speaks louder than words. Why? Because the crescent moon mark isn't just about personal transformation. It's a beacon. It resonates with those who feel lost in life's storms, searching for clarity, guidance, or even just a glimmer of hope. Whether you realize it or not, you carry the power to inspire. But this isn't a burden, it's an honor. Think of it as an invitation from the universe to step into a role that aligns with your higher self. Leaders aren't born, they're shaped by challenges, trials, and the bravery to overcome them. And remember, this call doesn't demand perfection or absolute certainty. You don't need to be flawless or have all the answers. The only requirement is that you show up as you are, authentic, with a willing heart full of compassion. A guiding light doesn't need to illuminate the entire path, just the next step ahead. Your challenges, your battles, even your moments of doubt aren't hindrances, but the very tools that forge you into a lighthouse of hope and wisdom for those around you. People aren't looking for perfect heroes. They need courageous souls who, despite the storms, keep moving forward. You are that source of inspiration, a living reminder that true power lies not in never falling, but in rising each time with greater strength. Think about it. The chaos that the coming year may bring will be a challenge for many. But for you, it could be the awakening that reveals the purpose behind every trial you faced, every burden you've carried with courage, and every truth that has opened your eyes. This might be the moment you understand why you're here and what you've come to offer the world. If you've made it this far, I deeply thank you for your time and attention. This isn't just a video, it's a space to connect, reflect, and grow together. If this message resonated with you, please hit like. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel to keep exploring transformative truths, and share this content with someone who might need it. Leave us your thoughts in the comments, because your experience could be the spark that inspires others. May God bless you abundantly. May each of your dreams come true, and may your light continue to shine in the darkest moments. Until next time, take care, and I'll see you in the next video.